What's going on, YouTube? Onyx back. We got another update in this Philadelphia debacle BS. I don't know, whatever. But for whatever stupid reason, we signed Ryan Matthews. I guess we needed a running back so I guess he's kind of insurance in case we can't get the man that Sam Bradford is recruiting. Yo, I hate this Sam Bradford trade, but I love it right now. If it works, I love this trade. If it doesn't work, it's a retarded trade. Whatever, I don't care. I mean, if Sam Bradford can stay healthy, he may be good. I don't know. Maybe Chip Kelly is just an amazing talent evaluator, and he just knows so much more about players than any of us can fucking figure out. But as far as I can see, that shit ain't gonna work. But that Oklahoma connection between Sam Bradford and DeMarco Murray, that might come in handy, because as it stands, DeMarco doesn't have a team, and Bradford has come out and said he's been calling DeMarco, trying to get him to join him in Philly. If he can get DeMarco to join him in Philly, I will love Chip Kelly and Sam Bradford, and I will have faith in this offense and team again. If he can recruit DeMarco Murray, I will. It will restore some faith for me in this team. That's what he's trying to do at the moment, and hopefully that shit works. Because if not, Ryan Matthews is gonna be more than likely our starting running back, and I just don't see that shit working out. I don't. Maybe it's just me. He was good in college, don't get me wrong. Hasn't really been too good in the NFL. Always injured. We've gotten a couple of injury-prone people lately. Sam Bradford stays injured. Kiko Alonso doesn't stay injured. He's only been in the NFL 2 years, but last year ACL. Sam Bradford has had 2 back-to-back ACLs, which is just, that's ridiculous. And then Ryan Matthews, I don't even know what his injury problem is. I just know he's always injured. That's all I know. I don't know if he has a specific injury. If he has an ACL problem too, I don't know. But I just know he stays injured. And at the moment, he is our actual starting running back. So hopefully this Sam Bradford shit can actually turn into a really good trade. And he recruits his boy DeMarco to come put on this green, because that would be a whole lot of help. We would actually have some type of threat on offense, because as it stands, we don't really have a threat on offense. Darren Sproles is probably our biggest threat on offense, and that's kind of sad. I mean, not to say Darren Sproles is bad. He's actually really good, but he's kind of like a wild card running back. He's not really a person you hand the ball off to every down and you expect him to be in the game all the time. He's kind of like that running back, that Reggie Bush type running back, where he's in the game when you need him to be in the game, but he's not getting the ball 20 times a game. Give him the ball 10 times, some catches, some handoffs, he'll get you some yards, let him do some punt returns. But it's kind of sad. He's really our biggest threat right now on offense, and our defense is, I don't want to say it. It looks like it's actually shaping up to be pretty decent. He went and got himself another duck, a duck that also used to be a Seahawk, Walter Thurman. I'm not too excited about that. I don't know if he's actually gonna play or start or whatnot. He was like Seattle's number 4 corner or some shit like that, and behind Byron Maxwell and Jeremy Lane. And when he finally did get in the game, when Jeremy Lane got hurt in the Super Bowl, he got destroyed by Julian Edelman and Danny Amendola and them. So I'm not really too excited about Walter Thurman, because I just seen you get shit on in the Super Bowl. So I'm not too excited about that. But like I said, it's another one of Chip Kelly's guys. It's another Oregon Duck. We know how he feels about those guys, and how he's been putting them on his team religiously. But other than that, the defensive players he's actually picking up are actually shaping up to be a decent defense. I mean, if Byron Maxwell can actually be a number 1 corner, like I said, he hasn't really been I would say he's been tested because he's been on the opposite side of Richard Sherman, and that kind of, if he was a liability, it probably would have shown by now, because a lot of teams don't even throw Sherman's direction. So if you're not throwing Sherman's direction, that means you're throwing at Byron Maxwell, and obviously he hasn't been getting just destroyed by receivers. So in my mind, that means you're a pretty good cornerback. So hopefully he can come over and actually continue to play that well, because I mean, we haven't really had too much luck with corners when they get to our team, a la Nnamdi Asomugha. So sad. But hopefully he can continue to be as good as he was with the Seahawks, because I mean, technically he was really getting thrown at like he was a number one corner, because everybody tried to keep their receivers and tried to keep everything away from the Seahawks' actual number one corner, being Richard Sherman. Seeing as Sherman doesn't actually move around like other corners, you can kind of tell that Byron Maxwell is actually a pretty good corner, because everything is usually thrown his direction or somewhere in the middle of the field, or stand away from Richard Sherman. So I understand Byron Maxwell. Walter Thurman, I don't really understand. I mean, it's Oregon, it's another Duck, so I kind of understand. It's another one of his players. Why not pick him up? Whatever, I guess. We still got Malcolm Jenkins. He was actually very good for us last year, so that I'm excited about. Apparently, according to Chip Kelly, we're picking DeMarco back up. Also, I feel like he should be on the team. I don't know how much he's going to play or what's going to happen with the actual linebackers, because I mean, we still have Michael Kendricks. We got Kiko Alonso. We re-signed Brandon Graham. So I don't know where DeMarco fits in all of that, where we still have Connor Barwin. I don't know where DeMarco fits in all of that. I guess maybe he'll be situational. I don't know. Chip Kelly said he's going to keep him, so I don't know. But I don't know where he fits in all of that. But still need a strong safety. I mean, we still have the same defensive line. I think they actually did pretty good. Fletcher Cox is really good. Vinny Curry and them weren't bad. They weren't Fletcher Cox, but they weren't bad. The defense is actually shaping up to look decent. The offense is the huge issue. So if that Sam Bradford trade can turn out to bring us DeMarco Murray, I will take back everything I said about how horrible that trade was. It will be the greatest trade ever. Not the greatest trade ever, obviously, but it will be an amazing trade. If that trade can get us DeMarco Murray, just because he wants to come back and not only play for this offense, but play with his old college teammate, I would have nothing bad to say about that trade anymore. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. I don't really think it's going to happen, but I can hope. And at this moment, that's all any Eagles fan is really doing, is hoping, because we can't see how any of this stuff is going to turn out well. I mean, I think our defense is getting better, but at the cost of our offense getting horrible. I think Chip Kelly really probably has way too much confidence in his actual offense, and that he can put whatever players in his offense, and his offense is still going to work. So he's just going all out on the defense, trying to make the defense better, and thinking that, oh, the offense is going to be there no matter what. I don't think that. I don't think it's going to be there no matter what. I think he needs help. And DeMarco Murray would be a gigantic help to our offense, especially after trading LaShawn McCoy. It would be amazing if we could trade LaShawn McCoy for Kiko Alonso. Kiko comes back playing at the level he played in his rookie year, and then we also get DeMarco Murray. It would make all of these trades and stupid pickups and stuff look so much better. It really would. Just that one pickup of DeMarco Murray would make everything look so much better. But until we actually see what happens, I guess we'll just have to wait and watch and see if Sam Bradford can recruit his boy to come over here with these Eagles. But until then, that's gonna be the end of this one. I'm Onyx, and I'm out of here.